Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I downloaded an application for my phone, and it's called Zello. Zello, the Zello app, worked pretty good for about the first week. I was able to hear when somebody was going to call me. So if, say, my daughter said, "Hey, Dad, can you come help me?" It would come right like a walkie-talkie would, and I'd be able to say, "Yeah, sweetheart, I'll be right there," or whatever. But after about a week, then it stopped doing that, and I cannot figure out how to make it do that again. And Joseph's has gone the same way, Tim's has gone the same way, Haley's has gone the same way. I think it was built in to do that, or maybe people complained and the app changed. But I kind of got used to the walkie-talkie side of it, and I really liked it a lot. I really did like it a lot. But like everything else, sometimes you got to go a little old school to get the things that you really want and things that you're really used to. So I could have went and bought walkie-talkies, handheld walkie-talkies you put your AA batteries into, and they last for about 6 hours, and then you throw the batteries away. And batteries, as you know, are not cheap, so I could probably go through several $100s worth of batteries in a summer if I was going to use that. The other thing is those batteries become or those walkie-talkies become misplaced and you lose them. So this is what I've decided to do. I've decided to go old school and purchase CB radios. And I had CB radios when I was a kid. My dad and mom used them, and yep. So this is what I bought. This is one that I've had for about 5 years. This is the one that's going in the 8530 because I like the night watch. It's a fully illuminated front, so I'm spoiled, and I got that. But I bought 4 of them. 4 of these Cobra 29 LTD Classics, and this is the same thing, LTD Classic with the night watch. And I also bought all new antennas. Okay, so I bought 2 different kinds of antennas, but they're the same. Basically, it's you've got this sending unit here that sends it to a whip antenna that sticks to the outside of the glass on your tractor or car or whatever you put them on. They've got skin cleaning alcohol preps in there. That is a tram. This one here, I don't know if this actually has it or not, but yeah, it does. I think it's the same company that makes it, because, you know, sometimes they'll repackage the same thing. Let's see, it's the same thing. It's identical. They're identical, made in the USA. Let's see, is this one made in the USA? Yep, same exact, yeah, same thing, Webcall. So it's the same company building the same thing, and then they send it to different companies, and yeah, 3M glue. This one doesn't have 3M glue, but you could tell that it's the same shit. So it all depends on what they wanted to pay for. So what I'm going to do today is actually set these things up in these tractors. Like I said, I've got 5 of them. So I think the 8120, 7530, 8530, 7410, and probably the 4960, because that's the stack wagon. We'll get them in all of those tractors hopefully today, and then I'll be able to talk to my guys as we go through the summer or through the fall, in the winter, or whenever I want to say, "Hey, get your ass down here." We'll designate a channel, and you'll come up with call names like, "Hey, Ding Dong," and Timothy will answer, or "Hey, Go Joe," and Joe will answer, or "Hey, Ulf," and I'll answer. Or we just say, "Hey, Tim," "Hey, Joe," "Hey, Pop," "Hey, Wes." Boom, done. And that'll work, because anymore, it isn't like it used to be when I was a kid, when you had to KYQ 553, and then you had to say your call sign, and then breaker 19. There you go. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'll take you along for the ride. What?
Talk to your camera.
I can talk to my camera. It's my favorite thing to do. Because I'm a narcissist. I talk to myself.
A what? A narcissist?
Actually,
did I just snap that thing?
Actually, people who talk to themselves are
schizophrenic, I think.
I mean, yeah, that, and also, it's a sign of genius.
Genius?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I guess I'm a schizophrenic genius. How's that?
That works.
I got a Z-turn and that. Hopefully this thing works. Who knows how long this is going to work, but anyways, we're working on this, the 5th and final CB radio going in right now. Right, Joseph?
Right.
All right, I'm on the other side. The 5th and final going in now. We have a problem. It's pretty simple. The antennas that I bought are through glass ones. They suck. They suck. I actually read the reviews on them. They said they're pretty good. But any CB radio that I ever owned in the past, 5 miles was nothing. You could get 5 miles out of the radio. It was nothing. You could just... Where the hell did the little freaking thing go?
Which little thing?
Oh, the actual, here it is. This little thing. A little transponder with a little plastic doodah-mahickey in it. See the little plastic toothpick thing? Joseph's favorite thing to play with. Second favorite thing to play with. We all know what the first favorite thing to play with is, right?
Yeah, Legos.
Lego. Good return there. Good comeback, Joe.
What's wrong with Legos?
Nothing.
I like Legos.
It's a hobby.
It's a hobby.
You guys are fucked up.
Everyone's hobby.
It's satisfying.
No. What?
So anyways, I got this antenna on here. They are going to, we're going to try it out here, and that's that. So we've got it on all of them actually, right?
Ow.
The 4960. We could probably use 2 more radios
Yeah.
pretty easily.
We have one in the 7530, the 8530, the 8120, the 7810, and now the 7410.
Yes, Tim has a radio that he wants to put
3.
in. Huh?
I have 3.
He has 3
He's
radios.
a fucking radio hog.
Where do you get them all?
Oh, he got them from one of my
Aunt Beth
old
gave them to me because it was from Paul's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's a freaking hog too, because I wanted one time. He's like,
They're mine.
you know how he
Give
is.
them to me.
They're mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
Radio check.
See, I share everything. Everything.
Sometimes.
I
All
share
the
everything,
time.
except for my woman. Don't do that. Well, it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, who the hell would want to? Okay, so we got... What the hell is that Delta tune for? Oh, that goes all the way up. RF gain all the way. Dynamite all the way. Delta tune is...
Delta tune, I forget. I'd have to reread the thing.
Yeah, I'll have to reread it. But I need to calibrate. We're at channel 20. Calibration. We're good there. The SWR. See, the SWR, it's right here, too. It's got a meter right here. I didn't need that thing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's got a meter right there. So we're golden. SWR is good. Go to SRF. Somebody out in the grass.
Oh, you can hear them.
Yeah, that's bouncing off the atmosphere. Okay, so we're good. We're at bright. We can go to dim.
Wait, it bounces off the...
Oh, it'll bounce off the atmosphere. Sure they will. Well, years ago, we used to do this all the time. You guys are, I'm old, okay? I'm old. I used to play with CB radios a lot.
I would, but they were a
When I
dead
was a kid.
technology when I was a
Well, it's
young child.
obsolete.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's obsolete technology, like you were saying. Anyway, so when I was a kid, we had these things. My sisters used them to hook up with their boyfriends, and my dad took the shotgun out and blew the thing to bits. That was the end of the base station. And even after that, I kind of smuggled one into my bedroom, because all my friends, I talked to my friends on it. My sisters were assholes, and they were the ones that screwed it up for me. That's why I would talk to my friend Danny. I talked to, a couple of girls over in Pennsylvania. But I never got in trouble with them. Yeah, so it was all good.
You want to take the camera? I'll go into the other tractor.
Okay, Joe's going to go into the other tractor, and we'll see where we go from here. Joe Dirt, calling Joe Dirt. Yeah, I think it's going to work. This one actually looks like it's working well.
working quite well.
Yeah, this one is hitting the RX quite nice.
I can hear you quite clearly.
So now that we're out in the field, we can do this stuff and it'll work great. What channel was that?
I have no idea. That's 20.
What were they saying?
They're talking about 78.
Huh.
I think it was the
He's-
wind.
He's all excited.
Wait, hold on. I have a theory.
He's got a theory. Here we go. We got theories now. If I'm outside of the breaker 19,
How much do you think wind interfered with all of the antenna stuff?
that does.
But how bad?
Eh,
Because now that the wind has died down,
Oh,
we
you're
heard
right.
something from PA.
right.
That's
Yeah, it could be. Could be an affecting factor. So, well, why? You want to go for a ride? Take this stuff and put it away. And I got this stuff here. I'll take it outside. You go for a ride. I don't care which one you want. Tim, get in the tractor and go see if you go for a ride somewhere else. Because we are hooked up. All right. Now he's all excited. He's running like crazy. Yeah, you turn the volumes up. Got a good Pops' radio here. This will be Dad's radio. We'll get a different tractor.
different tractor.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're into the 20th century. I've been going to do this for years, I just never did. Alright. Go, Joe, go. Go, Joe, go. I don't know whether he got in the 7530 or not, but he went somewhere. We'll see how far he can go.